Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. This is Defub21, and I have a interesting story for you today. A story about one Ms. How do I spell this and/or pronounce this properly? Ms. Zoe Burgher, or Burgher, Burgher or Burgher. I don't know the pronunciation, so you have to figure it out on your own. But there's been an article on Kotaku about Miss Burgher that's appeared in the last 24 hours that has brought her to my attention. She was originally a Twitch streamer, someone who streamed on Twitch, and apparently she has been banned on Twitch several times, or given temporary bans for provocative content. In this case, it seems to be wearing rather cleavagey type clothing while she was streaming things like very revealing outfits, bikinis, that sort of thing, which apparently Twitch frowns on. I'm not hugely familiar with Twitch, so this is news to me. And apparently she got a third ban about a little over a month ago, and decided to what's the word for it? Basically, to keep her head down and stayed off Twitch, because apparently there's a actual Twitch event she was planning on going to, and that she hadn't streamed in about 30 days. And then apparently, as she claims, unprovoked, Twitch then gave her a fourth ban and permanently banned her from the service. And she has since jumped over to YouTube and has started streaming on YouTube, where YouTube is generally, I think, less puritanical on this sort of thing, particularly considering some of the content you can get on YouTube. Not necessarily lewd content, but other stuff on the wars in Syria and Libya and whatnot can be found quite readily on YouTube. But the interesting thing this is about, particularly of note about Miss Burgher, so I'm sure people are banned from Twitch all the time, is that basically as of the 14th of this month, September, she had a grand total of 3,667 subscribers on YouTube. That was on the 14th of this month. With an average, with her gaining 104 subscribers that day. The following day, she gained 1,733 subscribers to 5,400. The day after that, Friday the 16th, she got 3,765. Just give you an idea of the scale, the jumps here. On following that Saturday, that same week, she got 14,168 additional subscribers, giving her 23,000 in total. That Sunday, she got 33,284 extra subscribers. And the list, it goes, in terms of raw numbers, it peaks here on the 24th, which is only a couple of days ago, where in a single day, literally last Saturday. Yes, no, last Saturday, Ms. Burgher gained a total of 104,777 subscribers. And at that point, she then had 326,498 subscribers. That is the course of, let me count it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days. So she went from 3,667 subscribers on the 14th, a Wednesday, to 326,498 subscribers on a Saturday, the 24th. And as of the day of recording, the 27th, she has a grand total of 427,429 subscribers. Now, this is quite frankly a truly, utterly, massively monumental kind of increase. She's literally added 418,365 subscribers in the last 30 days, which apparently is an increase of 40,000, if I can see it here, 40,000 and something percent. She's, I mean, I mean, it's a huge, colossal increase. She's gone from basically zero, although still having more than me, a lot more than me, than yours truly, to a pretty. I mean, she's if she keeps up this kind of rate, I mean, of subscriber growth, she'll be hitting 1 million in a month or less, basically. Potentially less than. She's literally gone from, again, to count down the days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 days. She's gone from 3,667 to 427 and 427,429 subscribers. Now, the fact that she was banned on Twitch obviously gave her at least some temporary infamy and attention for that. And the other obvious reason is probably for what you're seeing in front of you in this video, which is actually some recordings I've done of 2 of the videos she has up on YouTube. Specifically, as I've said, she does tend to wear somewhat revealing clothing, bikinis, stuff with, low cut tops and so on, and that seems to, there's a lot of, pubescent and prepubescent, as it were, boys, one would imagine, on YouTube, and unless this stuff is age gated, which I assume it is not, because I don't think it's that severe, she probably would have gotten a lot of attention from them. And dare I say it, there's a lot of 20 and 30 something guys and teenage guys out there who'd fall for that as well. Now, she's gotten quite a bit of backlash because of the huge amount of success she's had just in gaining subscribers on a daily basis over the last basically half a month at this stage. I myself personally, if what I've seen of her, of what she does in terms of the content she puts out, from what I've seen of her stuff on YouTube, from my standpoint, Twitch, I think Twitch was overreacting. Now, maybe this has become something of a serious endemic problem on Twitch, and Twitch is a much smaller entity than YouTube, so maybe it was becoming a bit too overly prominent and they wanted to clamp down on it. But I certainly don't think, considering what other kind of stuff you can get on YouTube as it is, I certainly don't think they're going to be banning her anytime soon. So I think she's here to stay. It does generate a bit of resentment on a what's the word for it, on a low level with myself, because again, I mean, she seems, from the video I've seen, or video recordings I've seen of her streams where she's playing Call of Duty, she seems to be pretty damn decent at that game. Credit where credit is due. But as someone who's been trying to make a go of it, although admittedly in an extremely mediocre and haphazard fashion, the fact that she's gained so much success so quickly is a bit annoying. But it's not. I think the whole backlash against her, people are calling for her to be banned by YouTube as well as being banned by Twitch, I think they're overreacting. It's just, I mean, the thing, if you're a lady and you're, I certainly wouldn't say no if she came my way. She's not an unattractive lady by any stretch of the imagination. But the things you can, with a bit of sex appeal, you can the level of attention you can get, even on the truly colossal platform that is YouTube, is quite frankly a bit mind-boggling. Hopefully, whether she'll retain this level of growth, I don't know. Whether it'll plateau and then suddenly people will start losing interest and they'll start unsubscribing, and her subscriber count will go down. I certainly don't know if that's going to be the case. The claims have been made by Social Blade in terms of, which is where I've got these numbers from, in terms of her income, estimated monthly earnings are 1.8k to 29k. I think are potentially at this stage quite severely over optimistic. The yearly income of somewhere between 22,000 and I think 22,000k at the bottom end in euros is overly optimistic. 350k is ridiculous in the extreme. I don't think anyone's making that kind of money with that kind of subscriber base on YouTube as we speak, because just the money just isn't there. You got to remember, for those who don't know, YouTube has never actually been profitable. It's always lost money. So, it's an interesting one. This is one of the reasons why there was this recent kind of clampdown by YouTube. They've begun demonetizing content that was quote-unquote controversial, is to make the platform less offensive to the kind of big mainstream advertisers that YouTube would really want to attract, because they've got serious spending power but are kind of put off by the platform. But anyway, yeah, this is one of the ways you can get over rapidly approaching 500,000 subscribers in well below a month. If you have the assets and or are lucky enough, just a bit of luck on top. Again, I hope she does well in the future, and I hope she's successful. But as someone who right now has a truly colossal 42 subscribers after losing one, oh, the resentment. So much resentment. Anyway, let me know what you think about Ms. Burgher in the comments below. Let me know what you think about streamers who attempt to gain attention and traction with the viewership by wearing provocative clothing. Let me know in the comments below. And if let me know what you think about this in general in the comments below. And if you like this video, please like it, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. And for those saying, oh, this is just a giant clickbait video with the imagery in front of you and all the rest, well, to a degree it is. Toodaloo.